Hey guys, welcome back to the Job Not Done podcast. I'm your host, Jackson Hogan, and if you've never seen my podcast before, I am here to give you the upper hand, to give you the advantage, and to make sure that you are on your way to being part of the 1%. And today, we are talking about hard work. And honestly, you're not working hard enough. You may think you are, but you're not. Most people think they're working hard, but they've just begun, they barely started. And they think after one day, a couple hours of hard work, they think that they deserve everything in the world. And that's a complete load of horseshit. Let me tell you why. Because you truly think, you watching this video, think if you study for 2 hours one day and think that you're going to become the best student, or you practice for 2 hours one day and you think you're going to get it right on the field, in the classroom, in the business meeting after one time, you're fucking kidding yourself, man. You are kidding yourself because progress and success is built over years and years and years and thousands and thousands and thousands of repetitions of whatever it is you want to achieve in life. And big thing that happens is beginners have this ego. It can be powerful, it can be a driven ego to motivate you internally. Early progress creates overconfidence. And what people don't realize is small success makes you think you can relax, makes you think you can undershoot your goals, makes you think you can underestimate yourself. Even when you think you're not, or you believe you're not, it still happens to be that you're not actually shooting for more, you're just shooting for what you've already done. Because if you've already achieved a certain level of progress, if you've already achieved a certain level of success, and you go for the same thing, you're not growing, you're staying average. You're not becoming an outlier. You're not becoming the 1%. What you're doing is you're staying constant. That's not how ultra successful people come to be. That's not how the billionaires, the ultra level athletes, the elite leaders in this world, that's not how they come to be. If you think you've worked hard enough, you probably just experienced your first real stretch of discipline. It's as simple as that. You've held discipline for a month, which is great. And I'm happy for you guys. If you just have done something, right? Put time in on the pitch, on the field, you put a time in the classroom for the last month and it's paid off, congratulations. But guess what? Have a little internal celebration and fucking mindset shift and fucking keep going. Because if you stay in that state of mind and relax your mind and tell yourself, hey, this is the standard I want to set for myself, then what the fuck are you doing? You're not going to get better from that point because once you have that success over a month or over a certain time, you are not going to want to achieve more because that's what the chase is, man. That is what the chase is achieving more than what you've already accomplished. For me, doing this podcast, my business, it's micro adjustments, micro increases. You have to keep yourself in reality check. I'm a student, I'm an athlete, and I just launched a business. I just got my first client, and it's a lot of work. And I also just became a first form legionnaire, and it's a lot, but it's manageable. And you work at one thing at a time. You set aside time for things, and you keep fucking grinding. And then once you evaluate your month, I want you to take a day, take some time out of your day to look over what you've achieved in the month. If you achieved what you said, great. Let's make a goal to do better. Let's make a goal to progress more. Let's make a goal to progress your success. Progress your success. It's as simple as that. You need to understand, though, you have to have this delayed gratification. You have to understand every single day of every single minute of every single hour of every single second, you are going to be doubting yourself. With my business right now, it feels that way every day. I don't get customers, right? Or I'm starting small and I'm comparing myself to people that are on completely different levels than me. It's hard because we think that internally, but you cannot believe it. You cannot believe that. You have to believe that the work you're doing is paying off. You have to believe that. And there's also a level of honesty that goes with that too, saying, "Oh, I'm just spending time in my room on the computer every day." But are you actually locked in for the 4 hours, or are you fucking, working 5 minutes, scrolling 10, fucking talking to people? No, lock the fuck in for 4 hours. It's real simple. Set aside time for yourself, right? Get up, stand up, right? Don't just sit down the whole time. You can stand up. That's fine. But if you're gonna do work for that long, fucking do the work that you said you were gonna do. It's really simple. And the reality of elite standards, these people, there are many people who work 10 years for their business and make less than 100 grand. Less than 100 grand. Probably between 50 and 100 grand over 10 years. But here's the thing, it takes time. Hard work is required for success, but doesn't guarantee it, because you have to be obsessed with what you're doing and you have to want it more than every single person on this planet right now if you are going to achieve something great. If you are going to be the best at something. If you are going to fulfill your calling to your highest potential, you have to turn your mind from the idea of I'm special. People think they're special all day, every day nowadays. And it really pisses me off because it's like, dude, you think you're special and you haven't even done hard work. You haven't even done anything. You sit on your ass and you complain that other people are making strides farther than you, and you wonder why. Because you're not doing shit, motherfucker. You're not doing shit. You're sitting on your ass. You're not even making goals for yourself at minimum. You're not doing anything to progress your life. You're digressing your life, and you're being a fucking idiot when you do that. You have to have the mindset of I'm special. Like, you have to change your mindset from I'm special to I can work harder, but I need to be smart about it. I need to plan my time. I need to take a day, plan my week, plan my month, plan my events in ahead. Doesn't matter what it is, man. Just do it. Because the moment you think you've done enough, you stop growing. You stop learning. You stop becoming curious. You stop progressing. You stop understanding. You stop everything. You have to be relentless. You have to be relentless because at the end of the day, it's not going to matter how hard you work, because there's always going to be someone that has been out there working harder than you and someone that has more success than you. That's okay. We're all at different stages in our journey to becoming the best, to being successful, to making a lot of money, to being the best in the classroom, being the best on the field. That's okay, because we're all at different stages in our journey, especially in the gym, man. It's a huge problem with body dysmorphia that people are like, hey, man, I want to look like that. But then it just becomes, I want to get bigger, 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 bigger. That's a separate thing, but it's the same application, man. It is the same application. Nobody owes you shit in life. You owe yourself to do it for you and the people that you love and the people that you care about around you. Because here's what I see. Here's what I see a lot. And it really, really, really frustrates me, man. Because I just like, man, it's simple and it's hard at the same time. And you have to understand that. You have to understand that it's easy and not easy at the same time. It's easy to want to be successful, but to actually implement, execute daily is the hard part. And that's the part no one wants to do, because once they've worked or think they've worked hard enough, they stop. They become complacent and they lose the manifestation of delayed gratification. And another aspect of this is no one fucking cares. Okay? No one's going to care, but you have to care. You watching this video have to care about your health, have to care about your fitness, have to care about your mental and psychological aspects, have to care about what your mission and what your plan in life is to do. what your calling is, what you're called to do, what your God-given right is to do as a freaking human being living on planet Earth, man. You have to understand, you got to go out and fucking get it. It's just like the Nike slogan says. And, it's funny because I see people wear the Just Do It shirt and they ain't doing shit. They ain't doing it. Right? They ain't just doing it. They're just not doing shit. Okay? And you have to understand, people are going to hate you for it. People are going to want to bring you down. People are going to want to make fun of you. People are going to want to do all this shit to drag you down because they know you can do it. They do. It's actually interesting. They know you can do it, but they want to see you fall because they don't want you to be better than them. Let that motivate you. Let that fucking invigorate your soul through your bones and your fucking ligaments, motherfucker. And go out and get it. Just go out and get it. Jocko Willink says this on his podcast. He says a lot. He says, just take one step because you can't move without taking a step. Your life cannot have physical movement if you're not walking. And in life, in what you want to achieve specifically, taking a step and then another step and then another step. And then those steps become a jog. And then that jog becomes a sprint. And throughout your life, it's going to fluctuate. But as long as you keep taking those steps, as long as you keep moving, you're going to create an undeniable momentum about you as a person and the things that you want to achieve and the things that you want to push yourself to. And I'll close with this. Nobody owes you recognition. Nobody owes you applause. Most of the time, it's just going to be you with that one person clapping in the auditorium, and you're going to look stupid. The standard is the standard. You're not behind. You're not special. You're just really early. And that is where the real work begins. That is where you have to be relentless and put in the most work possible. If you guys enjoyed this video or this hit home for you, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Any critique and feedback is much appreciated. And I'll end with this, guys. The work's not done, and that's because the job's not done. I'll see you later.